Hello students, welcome to ixamBee. For regular updates from this particular channel, please click on the bell icon and subscribe our channel. So this particular video actually talks about the JAIIB, and ixamBee has actually launched this JAIIB course as of now, and it is providing you the best preparation strategy. You all know the expertise that ixamBee has in government exams. So this also is one of the areas where a lot of students actually inquired ixamBee, and we finally decided to make a course for you. So in this particular course, we are providing the entire study timetable so that it helps you how to prepare a strategy for clearing this particular exam. There is a syllabus discussion in detail. We are providing you the best strategy along with the study material. And the plan that we are having is just 65 hours plan. So within those 65 hours, you will be in a position to clear this exam in a very nice manner. So let's talk about it in detail. So if I talk about JAIIB exam pattern, it consists of 3 papers, Principles and Practices of Banking, which actually talks about the banking aspects which a person should know. Then it comes the Accounting and Finance for Bankers. As the name suggests, accounts and finance. So this particular subject talks about that what are the different set of accounts that an organization prepares and how to analyze those sets of accounts. So the basics relating to those are covered here. And the next is the legal and regulatory aspects of banking. So whatever laws which are related to banking are covered here in this particular subject. So the number of questions that would be asked in each of these subjects would be 120, and the maximum marks would be 100 in each of the 3 subjects. The exam would be of 2 hours duration for each. Right, coming on to the JAIIB marking scheme, the positive thing is that there's no negative marking. So you can attempt all the questions nicely. Even if you are not aware of an answer, the risk taking is worth, because there's no negative marking associated with it. So generally speaking, it is not a huge risk that you are taking. And out of these 100 marks, you have to just score 50 to clear the exam, right? So if the candidate is scoring at least 45 marks in each subject, but an aggregate of 50 marks in all of the entire subjects in a single attempt, will also be declared as having completed the examination. For example, you've got 45, 50 and 55. So if you take it individually in isolation, you might not have cleared this, you might have cleared this. But if you give 3 exams in one go, in that particular case, if you see the average is also 50. In this case, even if you have got these numbers, you will be clearing the exam, right? So this is the benefit if you give a single attempt all the 3 papers, right? And candidates will be allowed to retain credits for the subject they have passed in an attempt till the expiry of the time limit for passing the examination. So this is also a positive thing for you, that if you have scored greater than 50, you will be able to retain that, right? And you need to pass only the remaining subjects. From the next time, basically there would be 4 subjects that will be coming. So this time is a huge benefit for you, because we already know the past trends, the type of questions that are coming in these 3 subjects. So I mean, if you are a banking person and if you want certain increments in your regular salaries, this is the best thing that you can do as of now. And the exam date is also upcoming. What is the next examination? The exam date is of January 2022 itself, and you can fill the registration by just giving 200 rupees above the normal fees. This is also available only till 29th November. So don't delay. Just determine that you have to clear this exam to get the increments, and you will be able to register for the exam, and ixamBee will definitely help you in studying and preparing the strategy to clear the exam in one go itself, right? For information relating to the increments and all, you can see the ixamBee video regarding the JAIIB course that has already been circulated earlier. So this particular video actually specializes or is giving focus specially to Accounting and Finance for Bankers paper, in which we are having modules. The first module talks about business, mathematics and finance, where you are given the awareness of calculating interest and annuities, What do you mean by yield to maturity, capital budgeting, depreciation, foreign exchange arithmetic. Then comes Module B, in which you will be taught about bookkeeping and the basic principles of accounting. In the third section, will be taught the final accounts, the financial statements, the analysis using ratios, and how the accounts of banking organizations differ, all of these things. And there is Module U, which is very small module, talks about banking operations. Right, so these are the four modules, and ixamBee is having a course in which if you cover all the three subjects, there would be 115, more than 115 video lessons of short duration, so that you can actually see and understand it quickly. There are notes provided to you on a daily basis. You will be also having a live interaction with the faculty. So there are two faculties. One is Neha Ma'am and another is Shankar sir. Both are experienced and uh, both are having a good experience in both academic and corporate life, and they will be helping you in your daily discussions. Wherever you're having doubts, they will be teaching you these subjects in the 65-hour plan that we are having, and they will also help you in the group discussions and interview rounds clearing, right? So why to wait? Just enroll now and get the benefit of 7 to 10 minutes video lectures on ixamBee JAIIB course, and you'll just be required to study for 2 to 3 hours each day, since the exam is very near, right? So if you can just spend 2 to 3 hours on daily basis, this is inclusive of everything, the classes and the study time that you should have in isolation, and you'll be in a position to clear the exam. For just seeing the mock test, that what kind of tests can be coming for JAIIB, you can definitely visit the ixamBee website, which is www.ixambee.com, and give the free mock test there itself, right? And to get the benefit, right now we are also having a Thanksgiving offer. In the US, there's a festival, Thanksgiving festival. So here also we are bringing to you an offer in which you just need to apply thanks 38 as code, and you will be getting flat 38% off on all the online courses. So you can subscribe to JAIIB course and get the benefit of get the monetary benefits in the form of increased salary, and that too on regular pay cycles. So I'll just show you how the course actually is running in ixamBee. If you see my dashboard, this is how you will be getting a dashboard. Then in the active courses, there would be a JAIIB course that you will be clicking here. And if you see that there are the course contents, 3 course contents. If I talk about accounting and finance for bankers, let's say that I want to understand financial statement analysis. So first of all, if you are understanding the basics and new to accounts, you have to click here and study the basics of accounts, right? And forming base to accounts and accounts, right? But if you want to understand about financial statements, you have to go here, and then you can see there are a lot of videos which will be giving you an idea of how are different technical jargons used in accounting, and how to analyze each and every ratio. After analyzing this, there are study notes as well which are given here. Then you can also give the test. So if you want to take the test, the questions are like this. These are the sample questions that might come in the JAIIB exam for you as well. So the first question talks about a manufacturing company with a current ratio of 2.5:1 is in serious liquidity trouble. So what should be the answer? The answer should be false. Why? Because current ratio is current assets upon current liabilities. So if current assets are 2.5, that means in relation to current liabilities, the current assets are huge, and there will be no liquidity trouble that the company would be facing, right? Next is the asset ratio is primarily a measure of the company's long-term liquidity solution. The answer is no. Asset test ratio is the other name for quick ratio, which talks about the liquidity position, and that is short-term liquidity. So the answer is false again. Liquidity ratio measures the ability of the business to meet its long-term obligations. The answer is no. Liquidity, as the name suggests, is the short-term liquidity that we talk about. So the answer should be false again. Liquidity ratio helps in analyzing the cash position of the firm. The answer is yes, true. In calculation of asset test ratio, inventory is included in current assets. If you talk about quick assets, that is the numerator for asset test ratio, and quick assets exclude prepaid assets and inventory. So therefore, inventory is something which is not included, therefore false. Analysis of financial statements comprises of P&L account, balance sheet, and trading account. So all of the above is the correct answer. And XYZ Limited has a current ratio of 2:1 and net current assets of 5 lakh. So what are the current assets? What are non-current net current assets? Net current assets is current liabilities when we exclude current liabilities from current assets. So CA minus EL, or current assets minus current liabilities, is given to you as 5 lakhs. You just calculate and write it in the comment box that what would be the answer of question number 7. Right? As far as question number 8 is concerned, a current ratio of less than 1 would mean what? It means that current liabilities are greater than current assets, right? Or current assets is less than current liabilities. So this is the right answer here. Suppliers and creditors of the firm are interested in what? Liquidity position, profitability position, market share position, or debt position. So as per you, what should be the answer? You have to tell me right in the comment box. And as far as question number 10 is concerned, a firm has a current ratio of 3.5:1 and a quick ratio of 2:1. If excess of current assets over quick assets represented by inventories is 30,000, calculate the current assets, right? So basically here what you're given is that if current liabilities is 1, your current assets are 3.5 and your quick assets is 2 times the current liabilities, right? You're also given that if excess of current assets over quick assets is represented by inventories, you have to calculate the current assets. So guys, the difference between the current assets and quick assets are how much? 3.5 times CL minus 2 times CL, which is 1.5 times CL. 1.5 times CL is nothing but 30,000. So what is CL? CL will be 30,000 divided by 1.5, which is 20,000. And your current assets would be 20,000 into 3.5, which is 70,000. So 70,000 is the correct answer here. And then what you can do is you can just submit the test to just get the analysis of the answer. So this is true. I mean, these are correct, and what is incorrect will also be. Oh, this was true. Yeah, it helps in analyzing the liquidity position of the firm. Yes, I think that I've mistakenly clicked on false here. So this is how you have to do the questions. Okay.